Hello and welcome to this familiarization tutorial about the Zoatrack platform. Now, Zoatrack was created back in 2011 to assist wildlife managers to better analyze movement and space use information from location data collected by GPS or Argos telemetry devices. It has, however, evolved into an international platform, and although a lot of the environmental layers are still Australian focused, researchers are using Zoatrack to calculate movement metrics and space use for tagged animals anywhere in the world. What you're looking at now is the home page. The middle panel is just a scrolling window providing a few screenshots of different features within the platform. What we have on the bottom is a number of buttons here that will click through to detailed instructions on how to create a project, how to use the analysis toolkit, and some of the different environmental layers that are hosted in the site. Now we'll go on to talk about each of them in their own individual tutorial. But the purpose of this video is just to give you a rough familiarization. So let us browse the repository. There's hundreds of projects within Zoatrack, all with some really exciting and interesting wildlife. We can see one here, this one on tracking cassowaries, which is a large flightless bird found within northeastern Australia in the wet tropics. When we click on this, we're taken initially to the site. We can see a number of different animals with their detections and trajectories. And we can click these off or click them on and look at a different number of different environmental layers to view our data with. If we look on the left hand side here, we can see some information about the detections, the number of days, the step length, and the step speed. We can also download our files in the KML or shape files. KML is to look in Google Earth, and shape files to look in GIS software such as ArcGIS. If we just go to the project summary, we've got a bit of background information about the project, a nice photograph of a cassowary, if you didn't know what one was, and some of the details of the project. A little window here showing a rough bounding box of location, and of course the spatial reference system, which is certainly important for measuring distances and space use on the surface of the Earth to project those geographical coordinates. And we'll go on in a further tutorial to talk about that in detail. Here we have the different contributors to the project who've contributed data and information, and of course the copyright permissions and the contact details for the site. If you look down here, we can see that a number of institutes have participated and are involved with the Zoatrack platform. And if we go to the About Zoatrack page, there's a bit of detail there about the background, what we're trying to achieve in Zoatrack, and what we see the future direction of the platform. If you want to understand some of the tools, there will be further tutorials about each of them, but I just want to draw your attention. There is a scientific manuscript that was published within Animal Biotelemetry, Volume 3, Number 1. And this feature talks about some of the tools and visualization techniques that can be achieved within Zoatrack. We do ask that if you use Zoatrack that you do cite this paper, because that helps us to demonstrate to our funders the importance of the platform and its application within the scientific community. So if you want to learn how to use the platform, stay tuned. The next tutorial we're going to go into is how do we log in and upload our animal tracking data.